because I don't want it to be too loud. But if you want, you can do that. You can go and work on that. So this area will be.
It will come out a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the issue. I think this is actually nice because it gives them a glimpse of the pattern, but the pattern actually matches with the hat.
I'm trying to.
I also get what that means. Yeah, stretching it out a little bit more.
Yeah, it can come out a little bit more.
I see that too.
Yeah.
So I think it works both ways.
You see, it's going to be a wide arena.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Yes. So I want it to come out a bit more.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because there will be white between this and that.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Because you have the white and then this.
Yeah.
Then you have the sleeve, and then at the end of it, they'll see this again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's also another concept. This one. See this one.
This one is nice one.
Yeah.
So.
Me say oh, ewiase na ye wo no ho. Ade bia ubehu ewo awie yase na se ewiase no. Eye purposeful plan. Enye se bia ade no eye ya ne happen you no. Cause a whole president yebe swear in onya daje ekọ ni designer or pam neoma amano ekọ ye symbols a eda ne ntade anim no ono ankasa ekọ ye obi anka obeka say oh me matade a mehye de mo hwe ne wa penkofo bi yes no mo take care of nata ono ankasa o and oni designer no omo guys no oni omo communicate mo fa we nsha because JM a man with vision because o hwe say obi bia ni hu a serious man bia na so obi a oye destiny man na why na adu so person ye bibi no ade bi obe bia no action oriented o de ye behwe na tade na ho fama na edra ode so in as a president no ye sha se free ne che no na ye de akọ clockwise direction what you say ye be sha se free ne che no na de akọ clockwise direction say sa na ye be kọ o hwe ne che na ehye no kente what you say chenu kente ana kente na ehye no nso no wo de mami zoomi mra na hu niye kente no kente cloda emrepa da wanim what you say wo hwe kente clod na emrepa da wani better days ahead of you ye kọ no aba jinyame the omnipotence of God ji nyame afa ye kọ biem na senso de na meka no Dwen mino mahum ya mfancheme eno so say humility and strength one symbol no now yes akobiem ye clockwise direction yasa ba sankofa people a lot of people were saying say John Mahama can never come to power again and what kire say nyakopon kunwa otiasefo ye kwa and what sankofa dey a kire wa no so ni meaning is learning from the past you learn and you learn from your past now let's go to another symbol. And last one no, but not the least. Nyamidua, a tree of God. Wa what tell grass pen unim nyamidua, bo ho ansuo white be from ba nyamidua, say dua no. And also any nyamidua and ultimu say Ghana. Yeti nyina ne kura no, ye sword no, made of pure gold because Ghana we are Gold Coast. Emu komo no. Na abusua one historian be ebe my details explanation of a year right,
and this is done because it really purifies the person as well as protects the person from against any evil forces. This also shows that because it's a threefold tree, it shows the Trinity of God, which we say Okoromansa in Akan tradition, the Trinitarian notions of Akan belief, which you could also find in the Bible. So the Yamidria is actually acknowledging the presence and protection of God, and also worship and the veneration of God in sincerity. So in all, it is a symbol of worship and veneration. Then you have the Sankofa. Sankofa is a bird which has its head turning backwards. And it means go back to the past. So the idea there is that when you forget something, you can always go back and take it. So that the past is a knowledge bank, a reservoir of information that we can always go back and take and use it as a guide or a compass for the future we want to actually get for our lives. So if you want to have a clear path a clear vision, a clear understanding of where you want to be, it is important that you have a sober reflection by going backwards and taking what has taken place and using them to guide you for the future. So that is for the
Abusuantiemu komo no. Oze historian so na ama ye brief understanding of eye na tade no wa kirekiremu said ye atade ni meaning obi ane ne de eden. Etie na abusua yentie ni speech ni kakramra.
Elected president. Today, we're also making a different kind of history. One that speaks to our maturity as a democracy, a nation of citizens enfranchised with the authority at the polls to determine their political future. Today's exercise between the outgoing president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I feels a bit like a deja vu. That is because 8 years ago to this day, on January 7th, 2017, we shared this same space and performed this same transitional exercise. At the time, I was the outgoing president, having served one term, and he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana to lead this great nation of us. He and I both understood on that day, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people of Ghana that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems fitting that it is with Nana Akufo-Addo that I twice shared this stage and this unique historical distinction. Because Nana Akufo-Addo and I began our national political careers in Parliament in the same year, 1996. He has always greeted me with warmth, a firm handshake and a smile. And he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persistently chosen to call me Johnny. While we belong to opposing political parties, we shared a sense of mutual respect. In those early days, we probably could not have imagined that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our respective parties and that we would have to face off 3 separate times as we each vied for the highest office of the land. Nana, as this will be our final meeting under these circumstances, and as I look back on the journey we have traveled together, 2 much younger men who entered Parliament together with a full head of black hair and you with the same bald head and round eyeglasses, I have to say that you have without exception been a worthy opponent. I extend my warmest wishes to His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. It was a grueling campaign and we gave it our all. Your sportsmanship in making an early concession eased tensions and contributed to the early conclusion of the electoral contest.
Abusuanti JM and wama speech na watch as Ghana no ebima beye biko adrune 10 okoe wasamba utimu ze nensem no kano. Even people are even saying say ohwe bukum eno no de anaso man print bibia ma no. Me hu picture bia omo chese no ma projecting it transparently. It's not all kind from that source. Inti abusuamu come on yedi nsem na chi de beba bia de bebro subscribe nice notification bell no se send dey di kan dey share bibia stay safe.